All right, the subtraction of fractions problems are really, really difficult to pose carefully. Maybe when you wrote yours, you wrote something like this. Let's do this problem and see how this is different from either A or B. It is not none of those, A or B, because what we're asking for in the end is different. So here we go. Again, that's a pound of candy. Joe has a half a pound of candy, so this is what Joe has. And he eats a third of his candy. So he eats 1/3 of his candy. He eats the equivalent of that orange right there. But we want to know what fraction of his candy does he have left. So this is his candy to start, this whole brown part, right? He eats a third of his candy. He must have 2/3 of his candy left. So the answer is just 2/3 of his candy is left. Notice it doesn't even matter how much he started with. If you eat a third of your candy, no matter how much you started with, and someone wants to know what fraction of your candy is left, it's going to be 2/3 of your candy that's left. So to recap all three of those, the first one, the first kind of problem, problem A, was Joe has a half a pound and he eats a third of his candy, but the question was, what fraction of a pound of candy does he have left? That was kind of a fancy problem. It was not straight up subtraction. B, the problem asked, if he had a half a pound of candy and he eats a third of a pound of candy, what fraction of a pound of candy does he have left? That is a straight up subtraction of fractions problem. And C, notice here, if the question that you ask is about the fraction of his candy that's left, it doesn't even matter what the starting amount was. If he eats a third of it, he's got 2/3 of it left. Go back now, talk with your group about the subtraction of fractions problem you made up, and see if you'd like to edit it at all for the wording.